Bells is is the first event I ever surfed on tour as a rookie, 1992. So that was my first full year. But yeah, it's just a special place, a lot of history. Shane Dorian probably had the greatest quote of all time, "No kooks ever won bells." It's just a war of attrition out here. It could be small and glassy, it can be giant and onshore, it can be anything in between, high tide, low tide, big tides down here this time of year. So you get a lot of variables, and you have to be ready for all those things. But at the end of the day, it's just the history down here. I think about 57 years now, the contest has been running. And it's the one trophy that's lasted throughout time, that bell. Everyone wants a bell. They want the big bell, not the small bell, but even a small bell's nice. It looks like we're going to get some fun little waves. Maybe a little bit on Thursday, but then into the weekend there'll be some waves starting. Maybe we'll start off at Winked Pop. I don't know, a little bit reinvigorated. I haven't surfed this contest in 2 years because I was injured and been down, and trying to draw on some inspiration from some of the old times I've had out here, some of the wins I've had, and just sort of channel the type of conditions I was surfing in at that time. I just got here. Nice sunny day, and the waves can only get better than they are now, so hey, I'm looking forward to it.
Então, vencer aqui em Bells ano passado foi uma das melhores experiências e um dos melhores momentos da minha vida, sem dúvida. Não imaginava que iria fazer uma final contra o Mick Fanning, que é um dos meus ídolos e heróis no surf. Então, foi um dos melhores momentos, sem dúvida, especialmente quando acabou a bateria e eu abracei ele muito forte, ele ficou batendo os pés para sair, eu fiquei segurando no pescoço dele, mas foi um momento irado. Agradeci a ele pela oportunidade de estar fazendo parte daquela final. E foi incrível. Espero que esse ano dê tudo certo, eu consiga repetir esse feito, porque eu tenho trabalhado bastante para que isso possa vir a acontecer e que eu consiga alcançar os meus objetivos. Então, o meu foco é o título mundial, sem dúvida, mas eu sei o quão vai ser difícil e tem muita coisa para acontecer, então eu não penso muito na frente, estou pensando no agora, nesse momento, em estar bem preparado, com toda a energia em mim, focado em cada bateria, em cada evento, e isso tem feito eu conseguir bons resultados e assim eu continuarei. Então é nessa linha que eu vou seguir.
It is a highlight of the year, a highlight of my career. I think last year, because it was Mick Fanning's last event, and to be on stage with Mick at the same time, and Italo winning his first event, Tatiana too being in the final, it was just crazy. It was like there was so many people around and everybody was just feeling really great about the event. We had great waves, and to stand up there and ring that big bell is a true honour. Of course, that's what we're here for, to break boundaries and do lots of fun things like that. But of course it'll be really difficult, and I'm sure, I don't know, every single year I come back here and I dream of winning that trophy and ringing it again. But yeah, it'll be a tough event, so I'll do my best. I'd love to break into that 5 range though, that'd be pretty cool. Of course, Gail Cooper, who won 10, that's a whole nother level, but that's a goal you could kind of set for sure. Imagine winning 10 bells. Bananas. It was actually the perfect way that panned out, because it was the first event that we had equal prize pay, so it was a historic event. And I think for somebody like Caroline, she's an absolute force to be reckoned with, and to see her win at 17 years of age, it's just, it really symbolised something special about what we've achieved, and to have that equal prize pay come through. And for someone like Caroline, who won't know any different than equality in her sport, I thought that was a really special moment for all of us. So even though I lost early, I think I really celebrated with everybody, and yeah, it was just a special event for everyone. So
to be wearing the yellow Jeep Leaders jersey is incredible. It's feels awesome, and yeah, it's just such a cool vibe and energy, and hopefully I can stick with it all year. I'm excited. One of my goals this year is to win an event and be top 5, and now maybe that I'm #1 in the world, I I'm like, all right, well, why not? Let's do it this year. Like, I also know how amazingly talented everyone else is and how good everyone else is. So it's definitely not going to be easy, but I definitely want to capitalize on the position I'm in now, and I'm going to work super hard for it, and I'm going to try to win every time I paddle out. So yeah, maybe my goals have changed a tad. So now I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it this year. Yeah, Bells is one of my favorite events on tour. I feel like the wave really suits my style of surfing, and I feel like I'm in a good rhythm right now, so I'm stoked that Bells is the next event on tour. I think I have a pretty good chance of doing good here, and hopefully I can go 2 better than last year. So yeah, I'm excited.
I love coming to Bells every year. I love the wave. I love the place. I love the people. To me, it's a really historic spot. There is so much history here. The best of the best have surfed these waves and rang the bell. So to just walk down the steps and surf this wave, and it's just really special. To win here, like, my wins here have been some of the most special in my whole career. Ringing the historic bell is like no other feeling in the world. It's such a special trophy, and like I mentioned before, the best of the sport have lifted that trophy over their head and rang that bell loud and proud. Bells is a really challenging wave. Not only do you have to deal with the tide changes here, going from Bells Bold to Rincon, but now we have Winky Pop as another option, and then the low and high tides there. So you're actually like looking at 3 different locations in one event, and so to master all those and be ready for anything, it's tough. I feel very blessed that this is my 10th year on tour, so just racking up years of experience and then getting the opportunity to work with really good coaches and from people from the area has definitely helped out.